gosh, look at this penguin. Look at this little guy and look at the seals. I am so in love right now. I had no idea I could be this in love. Hello everyone and welcome back to Ice Outpost, where we've got new animals. And that means that we have got new things to learn, new things to do to try to take good care of them, even more that we actually need to add on in. Oh my goodness, I think they're headed straight for the water, and this water is not clean enough. This is not clean enough. We are going to have to get so many water filtration systems set up so that our little sea will be a lot cleaner than it is right now. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, or should I say holy sea cow? Look at her. Oh my goodness, I love them. But alright, so guys, welcome, thanks to Frontier, to the early access version of the aquatic pack, which you guys will have access to in just 1 hour if everything has gone smoothly and everything has released when it should. And it's only $9.99 to start adding in, like, 4 new animals, 2 of which we're looking at right now. Look at that little waddly foot. I love him so much, or her. We're gonna have to go ahead and see which penguins these are. But all right, so we have got new animals, we have got new things to research, we have got all sorts of new decorative items, we even have the new education station where you have a keeper come and do talks in front of this education podium. I am so thrilled. But for now, let's go ahead and pause and start taking care of everything, because clearly here in Ice Outpost, where we have created an island for our little penguins to hopefully enjoy, we have a lot we need to do to make sure that this place really lives up to being a perfect spot for them to grow. Also, very important alerts. Oh dear. Oh me, oh my. It appears that we have multiple escaping deer. Okay, look, are we missing some sort of like, oh, where did the habitat barrier go? No, wait. The barrier should be right over here. All right, what's going on? Did some part of the barrier manage to get destroyed? Because we have been, all right, looks so good, looks good so far. All right, look, sorry. We have a lot of sheep, since Ice Outpost is our really exciting and very fun. There we go. Let's come this way. Did she just like jump the fence? Are they jumping the fence? Oh my gosh, there might have been something with the update where suddenly my doll sheep are like, hey, I can just jump this now. Yeah, not happening, you guys. Not happening. All right, we're gonna go ahead and raise the fence a little bit. Historically, we've kept it nice and low for them, but no more. They have like started to run away from the flock. We'll have to go ahead and catch them. And then penguin keeper Tom, and Tom being one of our amazing patrons, needs a habitat to watch over. Of course. Okay, you guys. So let's see. Vet work zone does not include a habitat. Oh, penguin expert Ross, who is another one of our amazing patrons. You are going to have plenty to do very soon, sir. All right, so let's go ahead. We need to update the shipwreck work zone really quickly. I know, not the most exciting thing when we want to be spending all of our time with the new animals, but it is very important. Boom, new habitat added on in. No, not in the shepherd's nook, for crying out loud. To the shipwreck zone, please. There we go. All right. But we've got a new habitat added back in, and we have got new animals. We have Harry, the king penguin, who is going to be getting a brand new name very soon here. And we actually need more penguins for Harry to be happy. We need a hard shelter for them to be able to get out of the elements. And we also need enrichment. So let's get this going. Let's go ahead and try. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Look, guys, it's just a sheep. Ah, dangerous animal has escaped my foot. There's little lost lambs afoot, so half of our guests are freaking out and running away right now. All right, I need to go ahead and we need to grab some more penguins. So let's actually snag another male and another female really quickly. And then we're gonna get them moved in here because the king penguins, I do believe, love being in big groups. So let me find king penguin and gray seal inside of our animal storage. It gets a little crowded in there. I would be absolutely thrilled if they made it so the animal storage had more room. I'd be so happy. All right, and here we go. We've got a couple more penguins coming on in. Thank you very much to Seller Canis Abel, who, oh, you brought a seal. Thank you very much to Seller Kane is Able, who actually has gone ahead and is, I think, fetching another penguin. Yep, fetching another penguin right now, who is another one of our amazing patrons who has now come to join the shipwreck zone where we've got our penguins. Check this out. Oh dear, and somebody's in a box. I have a lion in a box. There's nothing to worry about here. We're good. That's a tiger, by the way, not a lion. Don't mind me. This is a functional zoo that we, for roleplay purposes, consider to be multiple villages with Shepherd's Nook down here. And then over here we have got what's going to eventually be a Viking fishing village. We're working on it. Things are chaotic and messy. I know, that's half the fun of the chaos. But let's actually come on in and let's learn a little bit more about these penguins by looking at the Zoopedia. So these are king penguins, my friends. In the trailer, I thought that they were perhaps emperor penguins, but then I was thinking they were too small. And I was pretty close because king penguins and emperor penguins look pretty similar, but the emperor penguin is much larger than the king penguin. And they are actually a large species of marine bird that lives in the Southern Ocean and breeds on sub-Antarctic islands, including the Falklands and South Georgia. So if you're trying to kind of visualize where that is, their natural habitat is kind of down here. So you're thinking like South America, Antarctica, a whole bunch of the islands that you can't even really see very easily. And they really love it cold. -4 degrees Fahrenheit to 63 degrees Fahrenheit. So they should be right at home here in Ice Outpost. It's 30 degrees Fahrenheit right now, a little above freezing. And these guys love being in big groups. Do you see the group size that you can have in Planet Zoo with the king penguin? Up to 500! Up to 500 of these king penguins. Can you even imagine? I think we should have a goal of trying to get that many penguins, like just making a gigantic sprawling set of penguin islands and like a boat that can just putter through and take the guests past just masses of penguins. That would be amazing. Watching huge groups of birds migrate is actually one of my favorite things in the world, so I'm very excited about this. So social needs, king penguins are social animals, and when not foraging at sea, they live in extremely large colonies of many thousands of mated pairs. So we're going to try to keep a pretty even balance of males to females. Reminds me a lot of when we are working with our flamingos, and we actually need to research a lot about them. They like bubble machines and rubber duckies? Okay, we're going to have to go ahead and figure those out. I have our vets already working on researching them. I think I'm going to double check on that so that we can get better diet for them. They need the underwater box feeder to really get their food enrichment. And then we need to take good care of all of the other things that they might need for shelter. We're going to be working with our seals as well, who are very unhappy about this terrain, but we're going to work on it, I promise, guys. But because we are playing in franchise, oh, look at him sit on his little tail. I am so in love. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're so cute. All right, see, and they're already feeling much happier with a larger social group. But we're going to work on that hard shelter, and we're going to work on some of the enrichment to just get the animals their basics to get them really happy. Oh, and Nebula, our Arctic wolf, is actually about to mature, so we will have to transport the Arctic wolves onto the island we're trying to transform for Arctic wolves, but that's going to have to wait until after we take care of these guys. These guys are the stars of the show for a little bit here. All right, let's get specie. We're going to go ahead and see what we have to offer for the king penguin. They have a little log shelter. Oh, that's not so little. This is huge. This must be assuming that you're like going for the 500 of those little guys. Look at these jetties. That's so cool. Does it make like a shelter of some type? Like, is this the hard shelter and you can just like have a old jetty? That's kind of awesome. Oh my gosh, that could be really fun. Okay, we're gonna have to like look into that. So there's jetties. Oh, that's really cool. Because then you could have like this big tall jetty. Oh, it would be so fun if you could have guests like walk on top of that. And I bet if you did a little bit of finagling, you might be able to make that happen. Also, somebody just escaped. Harry, no! Come on, buddy. Jump back in. Okay, I think he's gonna manage to get back in himself. Look how cute he is. Okay, he just discovered a spot where we need to add a couple more rocks. Alright. Harry, don't do that again. I will try my hardest to make the water a lot nicer for you very soon, I promise. Alright. And we're just gonna casually... I had no idea I wanted to hear their call that badly. Alright, we'll call this Harry's Point. Oh, the water is already looking so much better. Oh, this is amazing. I cannot wait to be down here with them, just watching them swim around. Alright, back on to what we can put into their habitats. We can add in a rubber ducky. Oh, I am so delighted by this. Okay. So a rubber ducky. I'm going to put a rubber ducky right over here. Oh, it bobs to the top. So, if I put the rubber ducky in deep water, it actually comes up to the top. That is so cool. Can I change the color? I can change the color of the rubber ducky. Be still my heart. I am going to be naming this after so many of my favorite shorebirds. Alright, so you can change those colors. That is so fun. I could name it after like a little sandpiper. Or what about a seagull? Oh my gosh, and the seal is playing with it. Okay, I am so tickled. Alright, I'm gonna make another one that's kind of like white and gray. Oh, the rubber ducky! Oh, there we go. Okay, so I think they're playing with it. Or like when I change the color. There we go. That's adorable. I can actually sprinkle rubber ducky decorations everywhere and name them after you guys soon. Look at the penguin swim! Oh, I had no idea I was craving aquatic animals and just being able to sit back and relax and just watch them thrive until this moment. Oh, you guys, I am so happy. Can you believe we're only a little over a year out from when Planet Zoo showed up and already we have seen so many new things? Oh, this makes me so joyful. All right, let's keep adding in more of the new little bits and bobs. The bubble machine! It actually shoots out little bubbles. Oh, that's so cute. Here, let's put the bubble machine in the shallows. This kind of looks like, and you could kind of get away with sort of calling it a sea anemone. So you could try to make yourself a little bit of a coral reef with these, in my personal opinion. So if you change their color, let's change the colors to like some nice purples. That looks kind of like a sea anemone, doesn't it? And the gray seal is about to mate. Are you kidding me? We haven't even named him yet. All right, this is really exciting. All right, we've got a couple like sea anemone looking like bubble toys here for them. Also, our mechanic research has advanced for the aquatic pack. Yes, the aquatic theme is being actively researched. Did my seal like mate and get pregnant already? Look at them just flop across the ground. That is so cool. All right, let's see what else we can do for penguins. So they still need that hard shelter. They need that food enrichment. Ooh, a penguin shelter. Oh, I'm so glad we just unlocked that. That is so cool. That makes life so much easier. Look at how it has the very careful little steps so that they actually can waddle into place. I love this. What a delightful build. Oh, thank goodness that that is already done for us. And oh my gosh, what is this? It's just a whole habitat. So if you just need insta penguins, boom, you've got insta penguins. That is fantastic. I think that's new. I feel like they haven't done that before where you just get like a whole penguin exhibit just straight up like that. And then here is the underwater box feeder. So let's come in and we're going to try adding in our very first of the fish. And we're going to see if that does anything. All right, whoops. What? All right, we'll have our repair person come fix that toilet block in just a little bit. If you guys want to see, like, having built the islands, which took me forever because I am not a natural builder, but it was a lot of fun, then you can actually see those in the previous episodes. But now we're going to focus on trying to make this a great place for the penguins. It looks like I'm going to need to smooth out some of the terrain after... There we go. After putting down that habitat. Is the seal going to go over there? This is really cool. Oh, I love them so much. Let's go ahead and move the rubber duck over here a little bit so that we can see them play with the bubble, the little bubble toy a little clearer. Again, I think you can make a really cool kind of mock reef with that. All right, how are you guys doing now? Insufficient shelter to cover space for all of the animals still. So can we actually swing a second penguin shelter? Kind of where the, I think we can. Let's go ahead. We're gonna scoot. Oh, look, there's a big old pile of fish. Oh my gosh. Wow. We're not skimping. Those are some like good salmon for our little guys. How are, oh, the underwater fish. Look at those little anchovies go. I wonder if they get fancier. Oh, I can't see a thing now because, oh, there we go. The light is coming back. Oh! I didn't know I wanted that. I wanted that so badly. That was so cool. Okay, let's hurry and put down another one of these habitats. There we go. To provide shelter for all of the penguins, because it's probably very important for them. If they want to feel like they could go ahead and maybe work on having some fluffy little babies for us. Alright, how you doing now, Harry? He's like so-so on the terrain. So-so on the social group. I actually think he wants more penguins. I have no problem with fulfilling that request. So we'll work on getting the penguins to like 100%. And then we are going to back up a little bit and we are going to try, let's go ahead and grab Noah, Archer, Frankie, and Emily. And then we're going to move them into the penguin habitat. Alright. And then I do want to work on getting an educator hired so we can actually have someone teaching about the penguins. However, to have a good educator, not only do you need to train the educator so that they actually have some pretty good skill, we need to know a little bit about our penguins. So I need to make sure that our vet, I don't think I have a vet assigned to research them. Ah, penguin expert Ross, come on, I need you on these penguins. Get to it, sir. No wonder we weren't learning anything new about like what they wanted out of life. Look at these cute little guys. All right, another penguin has been added in and now they are up to 88 on the social group. And the size of an exhibit for these guys actually does not need to be very big. It only needs to be around about a little over 2,000 square feet. And this habitat that I thought was small happens to be 16,000 square feet. It is not small. So we can add in a lot of the animals and feel pretty comfortable that they'll have plenty of room for everybody to enjoy. Also, let's go ahead and give this habitat a new name because it is now its own special little penguin island. And this is actually going to be Tegan's Penguin Island. After the lovely Tegan, who happens to be one of our fantastic patrons that keep everything going in the pixel biology community. Because I don't know if you've noticed, guys, but being a little niche that likes to just watch the waddle waddle of little birdos, we're our own special group around here. We may not be the most popular, but by golly are we having the most fun. Look at that little guy go! Oh, and look at them! Just glide so nice and gently into the water. Everything about the way that they move is just so delightful. And now their social group is up to 100%. They need more hard shelter. So we might want to definitely think in the future about having smaller spots where they can have habitats. There we go. We're going to sneak another one of these spots in. And I like how it creates kind of like a penguin cave back here. But I am going to need to go ahead and... there we go. Make it a little easier for them to reach in some spots. And then smooth out the slope. Because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the penguins... I don't think they have very, very wide reach between their steps. So they're going to need all the help they can get. But look at how cute they are as they're coming in here. Oh, they're adorable. Oh, you guys, we need to give them like all of the names. We need to make the terrain perfect for them. What do they really? They want some sand? Of course. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Let's get these guys some sand. Does putting the sand underwater count? Let's find out. It might not. I'm not really sure because I've never really tried putting stuff underwater before. Oh, it really counts on land is where it really seems to matter. Look at that. And now we have another escapee. Who has waddled their way? Ella? She looks so pleased with herself. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get Ella back in where she belongs and add in a couple more rocks so that she can't escape. But I love them. They're waddling around. We have got them situated into Ice Outpost. And just like all of the new animals that arrive in Planet Zoo, I truly feel like once they show up, it's like, how did we ever not have them here with us? I felt like that with the Arctic wolves and the polar bears. I felt like that even with the llama, my arch nemesis. Yeah, look, I have a complicated relationships with llamas. Just saying. And I feel like that with the penguin. And I think that is really such a credit to how beautifully animated and designed the penguins are. Look at that. When you can see such a lovely naturalistic movement among the animals, it really makes you feel like, of course, they've always been here. And I don't know about you guys, but it definitely gives me that rush of excitement and joy and eagerness to know that these guys really exist. These little flop flop birds. Look at him go. He's gonna go get some fish. Oh, that's so cool. But these guys really exist. They are out there. They're in our world, the world we all share together. And I think that is just absolutely amazing. We're going to be spending a lot more time with these penguins, with the seals. Did this penguin just escape? You weren't supposed to be able to go through the rocks. I'm just saying. I thought rocks would contain you. No, Harry, that's where the polar bears are. All right. I'm going to need to work on a few of those things. Just saying. But if you guys could, do please leave a like for our wonderful penguins. I swear I'm going to try to keep them alive. And if you guys would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Are they mating? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, they are. Oh, they're doing their little penguin dance. Oh, that's beautiful. I can hear their little beaks clicking. Do we have pregnant penguins? Not yet, but I think we're getting there. Did you just pick a mate? They have a bonding status? You guys, we have so much more to discover. Stay curious.